Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's time to play Let's Check Neil's Mail. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody, let's all go check the mail and see what came today. All right, like my theme song. Here we go. Here's my mailbox. Let's see what we got here. All right, there's something. Who's it from? Lycan Lynn from Flyworld LLC in Sayreville, New Jersey. But let's go see what we have here. Pull the car up into my driveway here. Have a good look there. That's where I live, in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I like it here. And check it out and see what we've got. Okay, so now I have it all kind of laid out on my bed here. And I did that because I would have done the kitchen counter, but, my wife's working in there, and my kid's in the living room just blasting a Curious George movie. And, I want to let him have his movie here. So here's what it comes with. You have the adapter, and you've got the cord. I've got it plugged in down there. And it doesn't matter which way you put the cord in, because it doesn't have one big side, one little side. And there's the end for it. This, I'm assuming, is going to go into the LED strip. That's probably where it plugs into the LED strip. And then this, I'm sure, is the receiver for the remote control, which you find right here. And I believe this remote control already came with a battery because I had the little plastic strip thing, and I already pulled that out, so you wouldn't have to. Now here, it's a nice bag, which protects it from moisture, and these are the actual lights. 16 foot of multicolored LED lighting. All right, let's see what we've got here. It looks like you can kind of daisy chain these things together. Okay, so I'm going to assume this goes in here. See if I can do that one-handed. And if I can do this one-handed, that's pretty good. I can't do it one-handed. Okay, so there I've got that plugged in, the receiver, and then that is, looks like, yeah, that's the female end. And here's something interesting here. If you notice, the other end of this looks like you can stick another one on here and extend it, which is really cool because that means that even though this is 16 foot, I believe it means that you should be able to extend this. Oh, and look, it has an adhesive back. So I can actually I can stick that down onto something, which is really cool. If I wanted to permanently just mount it on something, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so let me plug this thing in here. See if I can do it with like this. Does it matter which way it goes? I wonder. Let's put that down for just a second. Okay, it is plugged in now. Let's see what happens. Okay, got it right there. It looks like it's plugged in. Power's there. Let's see. I'll turn that on. What happens? Well, nothing's happening. All right. Maybe I didn't plug it in enough. Maybe it's backwards. Huh. Pause it here and see if I can. Okay, I figured it out. I was plugging it into the wrong side. Okay, apparently this side hanging out is not the side I plug into. But let's, you plug into here, and then it should just light up like a freaking Christmas tree. There we go. There we go. Now look at that. It's a nice fade, and that's kind of exactly what I was interested in it doing right there. All right. And that is 16 foot. I'm just curious to see what kind of light will come off of this thing. I mean, is it powerful enough to use as an uplight? I'm not sure. But let's try some of our different modes here. There's a pulse. That's nice. Ooh, orange. I got all kinds of different colors here. Let's try a green. And then it's got different shades of the color down there, as you can see. Let's try a blue. Yeah, purple. I mean, it's just got a million different freaking colors here, which is really nice. Here, hit slow. Here, automatic, and I don't really know what the rest of that does. So, does that one do a fade? I'm not really sure, and I guess I'll have to play with it some in order to know. But here, let's hit play. Anyway, there you have it, and I'm going to put it in a dark room, and we're going to see what this thing does. All right? Okay, so what I did here is I've got a couple rear projection screens that I built. Actually, I built these things out of old bulletin boards, and I sort of fashioned them to where they can go on top of microphone stands. You can see there was some lawn and garden equipment, and that's just the LED strip sitting on the floor behind it. And just a quick and dirty test here in a room with some ambient light. So what I wanted to do is, because not every event room that you're going to be in is going to be completely dark, I wanted to see if you could get value out of this thing. And this is sort of how I'm going to make my facade, is out of spandex stretched across a frame, and so my DJ facade, and this lights will be behind it. So that's sort of, it's just kind of going through the different patterns. You can set it to just stay on one color, fade, do flashes, whatever you want. And so the purpose of this is just to see if you can get a good effect in a room with ambient lighting, or at least an effect worth doing. And I would say that the answer to that would be yes. Yes, you can. I think it kind of depends, depending on what color you're going to use, is depending, to what light it is. Also, the color scheme of the event you're doing. So I'm going to say that this is $30 very well spent. Now, one thing I do want to caution you about, right here, this connection right here, it comes apart very, well, that one's holding real good, but it does come apart very easy. So when you put that together, you might want to tape it together. Just wrap some tape around there. Make sure that stays good. And another little interesting side note is what it came on. Anyone older than 40 will recognize what this is. It's reel-to-reel tape. A reel-to-reel tape, thing. So anyway, thing. That's the proper word for it. Anyway, I'm Neil Smith, the Dandy DJ. And that is the LED strip light that I got on eBay for $30, and I will put a link to it in the description so that you can go get it as well. And by the way, I did order the waterproof one, so this is waterproof. So when you're dealing with drunks spilling their drinks all over the place, and if you've got this thing, if you want to lay it on a floor and get some effect in a dark room, I didn't have much luck with uplighting a wall in this ambient light, but my guess is that if I tried this in a darker room, and I'll tell you what, at the end of this, I will go and just lay it down on a wall in a very dark room, and we'll see how that works. My guess is that you'd get an okay result. Probably don't want to use it for selling uplighting to a client or anything, but if you wanted to stick it behind you while you DJ and let it do some interesting things on the wall, behind you, that probably wouldn't be a bad effect. Anyway, there you go. Look in the description for the link to this product, $30. I'm calling it a success here. And I'll send you out and I'll show you what it looks like on a wall in a darker room. All right, bye. Here we are. I just kind of walked into my bathroom and looking at it play off the wall in the bathroom. It's just going on the automatic phases there. And in a very dark room, I would say, and there it is, I just got it all kind of coiled up in a mess on the floor. So, with it, just a quick and dirty experiment there. I mean, you do get some okay uplighting effect on that. Good spread. It's not a narrow beam. Certainly not a professional uplight, but if you wanted something quick and dirty that would do the trick for a low price, and you've got a remote there, and you wanted to focus one particular color or another, or have it do interesting things, there you go. All right, good deal. Bye now.